Fawaka, welcome back to the channel to another UCL Roundup. We have Arsenal against PSG at the Emirates, and also the amazing game between Barca and Inter. We start off with Arsenal versus PSG, and I'm an Arsenal fan, so obviously I was very nervous before the game started. I didn't expect that much from Arsenal because I do know that PSG is in form. Their attacking players are just really good. They're in form. They know how to score. And Arsenal, we have Ødegaard who really this season hasn't been any good. We don't have a real striker. Party was missing, so I wasn't really confident. For me, I was hopeful for a draw, but I didn't expect anything more than that. And yeah, early on in the game, you could see that Arsenal were very nervous. The occasion got to them, and 3 minutes in, it's Dembele with a 1-0. The strike itself was great, but the play from Arsenal before the goal was just horrible, man. Dembele gets the ball in the center circle. Nobody attacks him. We have the ball going to Kvaratskhelia on the left side. Timber has to go over to him. Rice decides to leave Dembele, who is in the center of the box, and give Timber backup. I don't know why. He doesn't even communicate with Merino, who could have gone over to Dembele if he did, or if he just paid attention himself. So all these different mistakes lead up to Dembele being in acres of space and just hitting the ball into the far corner, inside of the post, going in. Raya didn't have any chance, and you could just see that it got to Arsenal. They were really sloppy. They uh, re- couldn't have possession. They didn't find any of their teammates when they were passing. It was just really nervy for me as a fan, and just the way they were playing was really nervy. PSG did get some chances. They wasted some really big chances. And then Arsenal got back into the game. They started to play like we expect from Arsenal. They cut PSG open a couple of times. Martinelli had a big chance, but he telegraphed his shot into the far corner, and it wasn't a great strike. So Donnarumma could save it. And later on in the second half, he had Trossard with a big chance. Also didn't take his chance. You had Gonzalo Ramos for Paris Saint-Germain with a big chance, but he hit the crossbar. So yeah, 1-0. Not a great result for Arsenal, but let's hope that all the nerves are gone in the second leg. With Party back, we can put Marino back in the striking position. Hopefully, that will change the way we play and we can create some more chances. But I just hope they've watched the Arsenal women play. They lost 2-1 in the first leg at home, and then they went to Lyon and just beat them 4-1. So we need that once more from Arsenal, this time the men, so that they can also go into the finals. Second game, the big game on Wednesday, Barca versus Inter, with a lot of goals and some beautiful goals. In the first minute, it was already 1-0 for Inter away at Barca. Great goal, great attack by them. Thuram finishes it off. Then in the 21st minute, it's 2-0 by Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries really, really good in this game with 2 goals. He was a very deserved man of the match at the end. But yeah, he was just really, really good because he also scored a goal in the 64th minute. Uh, Unlucky for him, those goals didn't lead to Inter winning. It was a 3-all draw for Barca and Inter, with goals coming from Yamal, Ferran Torres, and an own goal from Sommer. After a really, really powerful strike from Rafinha hits the crossbar, it hits the back of Sommer and it goes into the back of the net. And it was just 1 minute after Dumfries made it 3-2. So yeah, that was crazy. The goals were amazing. There were so many great attacks with chances that were just fluffed or saves from the goalies. And yeah, Yamal was on fire. He had a couple of amazing dribbles with some flair tricks. He had outside of the boot passes. Yeah, it was a really that was what you want to see in a Champions League semi-final. Two teams going at it with some great quality. But yeah, for Barca, they just have to go to Italy now, and yeah, they have to try and win. So in both games, even the Arsenal PSG one, it's still very open. Both teams are still with a big chance of going through. Obviously, out of the four teams, at the moment, PSG has the best papers with a 1-0 win. But we will see next week. On Tuesday, we first have Inter versus Barca at the Giuseppe Meazza. And then on Wednesday, we have, oh man, Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal. I'm really not looking forward to that because I'm going to be very irritated if and probably when Arsenal go out of the Champions League. But yeah, that was it for the Champions League roundup for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.